Hi, so this is part 2 of this painting, this yellow crocus painting. If you haven't watched part 1, I'll give you the link in the description below and it will pop up at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and continue and finish the painting in this video.
Yellow deep and cadmium yellow medium mix. Yellow deep and burnt sienna mix. Getting some lemon yellow and yellow medium. Lemon yellow. Burnt umber. Burnt sienna. Yellow medium. Taking lemon yellow, putting a few streaks at the edges, tips of the flowers. Picking up some yellow medium, working on this flower now. Yellow medium and lemon yellow mix. Mixing it with a little bit of white. I'm mixing the yellow deep. Yellow deep and yellow medium mix. Turning dark because I used watercolor pencil there. Going on to this flower, yellow medium. Yellow medium. I don't want to emphasize these flowers too much because the main focus has to be on that. Mixing some yellow medium and some white. Yellow medium deep and white mix. Just pure yellow medium deep. The paint is still wet, so it's mixing and creating this pinkish tones, which is nice. I'm getting some burnt sienna. Burnt umber. Putting some burnt sienna on the stalk. Cad yellow plus white. Yellow medium. Yellow deep and yellow medium mix. plus the watercolor pencil, creating those dark shades, which is nice actually. Alright, let's go on to this flower. That's cadmium yellow medium. Need a smaller brush. I'll mix up cadmium yellow deep with a little bit of white. This one has dried up, so I'm picking up the yellow medium. This hasn't dried so much. This petal is still wet, so it won't take any paint. Always wait for the layer to dry. I'm always hasty. No patience. Sometimes wet on wet does create nice effects. I'm getting some burnt umber. Some burnt sienna. Picking up the yellow deep. Burnt umber. Burnt sienna and the yellow deep mix. Picking up the yellow deep, stroking it in. Some burnt sienna. Some yellow deep, no, the yellow medium. Yellow medium and yellow deep mix. I'm getting some phthalo blue. Don't want this to be so thick here. So you can always do negative painting to correct whatever you feel is necessary. Cadmium yellow deep and yellow medium mix. Picking up cadmium yellow medium, mix it with a little bit of white. Picking up the yellow deep. Little burnt sienna. Burnt sienna and yellow deep. Getting the burnt sienna, mixing it with a little bit of white and the yellow, which is already on my brush. Burnt sienna, burnt umber, burnt sienna, picking up more burnt sienna, and now picking up cadmium yellow medium, picking up cadmium yellow medium, giving a few strokes here and there on this one, mixing some burnt sienna, little burnt sienna, burnt umber, just a slight touch here. I don't want to spoil this. It's got a lovely effect. I'm mixing up the blue, phthalo blue, a little bit of the medium cadmium yellow medium, cadmium yellow and the phthalo blue, cadmium yellow. This petal is looking a little odd there, so I've taken the phthalo blue and I'm just cutting it out, making it smaller. And then I'll take the cadmium yellow, love these greeny tones I'm getting. I think this petal is also looking a little odd, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the the blue, and just obliterate it. You can always correct if you don't like something, you can just get rid of it by painting over it. And I'll wait for that to dry. I want that petal, but I'll put it in like this. So I'll wait for that paint to dry and then do that. Now some burnt umber. Some blue and burnt umber mix creates a nice dark greeny shade. And then get the burnt sienna. Maybe get some of the greeny shades. And then cadmium yellow and the deep mix, stroke it in. Lovely color. Put some in here. Getting some cadmium yellow. I've added the yellow deep. Get the cadmium yellow. So I'm putting in this petal. It's still wet. And just seeing what it looks like. I think it's looking much better. So I'll let that dry and I'll put another layer on top. Some burnt sienna, burnt umber, burnt sienna, burnt umber, cadmium yellow and cadmium deep mix, the burnt umber, and then get the yellow, cad yellow. Wipe off brush, pick up more cadmium yellow. Let's get the yellow, cadmium yellow medium, and do this one. Cadmium yellow medium. Added some lemon yellow to it. Some yellow deep. This petal is going to be darker, so I'm adding some yellow deep and some burnt sienna. I added some burnt umber. Some Pthalo blue at the bottom here. I've mixed up the Pthalo blue with the yellow, and then burnt umber and Pthalo blue, and then pick up some of the medium, yellow medium, some burnt umber, some of the yellow medium, stroke that in. Alright, mixing my cad yellow with a little bit of white, yellow deep, that is Tawny, my cat. Get in some of that color here, brighten up this one. Cad yellow, little strokes here and there. This cad yellow medium. A little bit here at the edge. Maybe a little bit here. but I'll tone that down. Taking some burnt sienna. Washing my brush. Wiping it on the paper towel. Picking up cad yellow. Streaks here and there. Cad yellow and deep yellow mix. Mixed up cad yellow and the deep yellow. Mixing up some white and lemon yellow, and I'm going to put some highlights in here and there. Getting the cad yellow. And then back to the white and the lemon yellow. Maybe the light is filtering and striking the petals here and there. Cad yellow. Get the deep yellow and the lemon yellow. Getting the burnt sienna, toning it down. Little streaks of burnt sienna, defining the petals a little. There's one petal here, cad yellow, getting the burnt sienna and burnt umber mix. Getting the cad yellow, brightening up this petal a little. Cad yellow and white mix. Sketching a little bit of the light here. Getting the white, a little bit of the cad yellow, give some highlights here and there. The sun filters in. Getting the yellow deep. Getting the yellow deep and a little bit of burnt sienna. Putting back some of the shadows. Orange, not orange, the yellow deep, which is an orangey color really. cadmium yellow medium. With the burnt umber. I got the cadmium yellow deep, mixed it up. So I'm mixing up some cadmium yellow medium and some phthalo blue to create a green. I'll add a bit of the yellow deep to it, and I want to make the stems. Add a little burnt umber, a little of the yellow deep, streak it in. Then get some of the burnt sienna. Burnt sienna, a little white, a little of the lemon yellow. Burnt sienna, a little white. The stock has become a little too thick. I've taken up the blue and I'm narrowing it down. So phthalo blue. Picking up the green. And then the burnt sienna and white. I haven't washed my brush, so the green is still there. This has to be lightened up, so I'll pick up the yellow deep and I'll put some of that on top. And then the burnt sienna and white mix. Get some green on this. Get some burnt umber. Streaks of burnt umber. Get my green, phthalo and cadmium medium mix. Let's put some streaks of the lemon yellow mix here and there. Mixed up more lemon yellow. I want to lighten up some parts. Getting the lighter green. Taking my phthalo blue, giving it a crisp line at the edge. And I've got some of the green there, that's alright. I'll put it in here and there. As if there's some greenery. I want to work on the clouds a little, so I'm picking up some phthalo blue, mixing it with some white. I've lost some of the clouds here. I've taken a bristle brush. Picking up more blue. Then I'm going to mix up some purple with it and give some purple dabs here and there. Maybe add some light magenta to give it some pink coloring. Not exactly an abstract, but I'm giving it some abstract sort of. I really don't know how to define my way of painting. Getting my green back and to put streaks of it. A lighter green, more lemon yellow. Added some blue to it to tone it down. Getting some burnt umber. Burnt sienna. A little bit of the cadmium yellow deep. I'm taking the phthalo blue and putting in some darks here and there. Deep blue sky peeking through. Taken the filbert brush, small filbert brush. So I've mixed up some cadmium yellow medium, lemon yellow and cyan blue because I've lost some of the greens here and I want to put them back in. Because the background is so dark, I want my stalks to pop out a little. I've got some chromium green too, which I'll add here and there just to brighten things up. I'm taking a smaller round brush. I'm mixing a little more lemon yellow and giving the tip here a little brighter color. I'm just stroking in some lemon yellow at the edges to give dimension. Maybe some light is filtering in through and catching it here and there. Taking the cyan and adding some darker shades. On to the next one. Picking up some lemon yellow to brighten up the tip. I'm going to dip my brush in a little bit of burnt sienna and give some strokes here and there. Little of the chrome green, brighten this up a little. I'm mixing some of the yellow deep, the orangey color, mixing it with the little bit of the burnt sienna. And I want to make these areas a little more orangey. Added some burnt sienna. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to put some stamens in, which will be lighter. Turn it a little more orangey color. The yellow deep. It's a very bright orangey color. I really love it. I want to darken up some of these areas. So I've mixed up the yellow deep and the burnt sienna. I'm mixing some cadmium yellow to the mix. Adding more yellow deep. Getting in more burnt sienna, yellow deep, yellow deep on this one. There is burnt sienna in my brush. I've got some burnt umber, which is a darker color. Then getting the burnt sienna and the yellow deep. Burnt sienna and yellow deep. Deepening it up. I think I'll put some here. Now I want to re-establish the brights. So this is cadmium yellow medium mixed with white. As if light is filtering in through. Putting a few dashes here and there. I need some more white for that. I added some more white. I have to keep in mind that acrylics always dry darker. So I'm going to put some of the stamens in now, lemon yellow and white. Picking up some of the yellow deep, mixing it with the lemon yellow and the white. A little more white. Picking up lemon yellow, more of lemon yellow. The yellow deep mixed with white. Added some cadmium yellow, medium. Adding streaks of yellow, medium. Some lemon yellow on the tip. Sometimes you just suggest, doesn't have to be very defined. Little streaks of light here and there. Some lemon yellow. I'm mixing some of the chrome green and the cyan blue to add a few streaks. Adding a few stamens on this one too. White, lemon yellow. Get some lemon yellow. Get some cadmium yellow deep. Maybe one is hiding over here. Add some white. Yellow deep. Yellow deep and white mix. I'm going to mix some sand blue and lemon yellow. White, yellow deep. Add more white. Getting some of the green here at the base. That is the cyan blue and the lemon yellow mix. Adding more blue. Now I'll have to wait for all that to dry and then I'll put the leaves in. So I've sketched out the leaves with my watercolor pencil and I've got some sap green. I mixed it with some cadmium yellow medium and adding a little bit of olive green and a little bit of burnt sienna into it. And I'm going to begin painting this in. They've got narrow grass-like leaves which are easy to paint really. They're very transparent colors. I'm picking up a lighter green to tip it. I added some yellow and white. Just have to add layers and layers. Some yellow and white for this as well. Sap green, yellow, a little white. Pick up some white, some yellow, and some sap green. Put variations of greens to make it interesting. I put more yellow in that, but I'll tone it down. Mixing up some sap green and some burnt sienna. It's an interesting shade. I think I'll put that in various other places too. Using some burnt sienna and burnt umber, tone a few down. Doing the same thing that I did in my last painting, the oleander painting, to vary the colors of the greens. So some pop out, some remain in the background. That's burnt sienna and burnt umber mix. I'll mix some olive green to that. This one will be brighter, so yellow. Adding a little bit of white and yellow. I want this to pop out. I can make this one darker. The paints are still wet, so I'll have to wait for them to dry. Taking a little burnt umber and burnt sienna mix, just stroking it in here and there. Getting some cadmium green pale. I still have some of the burnt sienna on my brush. I picked up some yellow. Cadmium green pale and yellow. And then the olive green and a bit of burnt sienna mix. taking some cadmium green pale. Just a few highlights here and there to make a few leaves pop. So I'm using the glazing technique. I'm thinning my cadmium yellow medium with water and streaking it in here and there. To deepen up the yellow. I used the glazing technique in my last painting, my oleander painting. If you haven't watched that, I'll give you the link in the description below, and it will pop up at the end of this video. Do check it out. It's a watered down paint. So it adds a very thin coat of the yellow that I want. Now I'm going back to my leaves. I've taken cadmium green pale and a little bit of yellow. Just adding streaks here and there. Just adding finishing touches. I think I'm about done, but let me see. I want this leaf to pop out. I'm getting a smaller brush. Mixing some burnt sienna and some olive green to give it variations. Burnt umber. This leaf has to pop out some. That's cadmium green pale. Picking up the cadmium green pale, and there's a little bit of yellow in my brush. It's getting a yellowish tinge. Just defining the edges a little. Cadmium green pale. Added some olive green. Picking up cadmium green pale. Mixing it with a little bit of cadmium yellow, medium. Picking up some burnt umber. Picking up some cyan blue, and I'm going to clean up some of the edges of the leaves. Also getting some phthalo blue. I'm using a small round brush. Just to help the leaves to pop out a little. That's a cyan blue, it's a lighter blue. Little dabs of blue here and there. So I'm calling this painting done. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And for all those who have subscribed to me, thank you so much for your support. And do leave a comment below. You know, I do enjoy reading your comments and answering to them. So let me give you a close-up of this painting. I hope there's not too much glare from the light. So those are the two main flowers, and then the clouds. I've done the clouds as an abstract. The clouds, the flowers, the leaves, and the small flowers, and that's the whole painting. All right, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.